Alright, so let us explore the Citadel. Oh, starting with the computer console that belongs to our ambassador. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled in for patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? The Argus Row cluster. The Hydra system. Did they put it in our journal? Journal? While on the Citadel, you uncovered an Alliance patrol report. One of the patrols mentioned some strange activity in the Hydra system of the Argos Row cluster. Can I do something about that?
Big place.
Yep, it's the Citadel. It's an artificial sky, maybe. What else we got? Some kind of remotes. And it's just a table. Unhackable stuff. Alright, let's keep moving. What do we got here? Nothing. Okay, so where exactly are we going? So we could go to the Volus and Elcor office, which I'm guessing is this.
I understand what you're saying. These allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
What are you? Zelton, Halen, and Din Korlak. They're like elephants with no tusks and hands.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
What's wrong?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Consort?
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel.
Yep, first time, I think.
Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where is she? Maybe I can help this guy out. For money?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Will you pay me if I help you?
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
So long, then.
I already spoke
Thanks
to
to
him.
you, human. Good day.
What about this Din Korlak?
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador.
Volus.
Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
I'm here to investigate about the embassy.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus.
So he's a Volus.
When I'm not being interrupted.
What about the elephant guys? Volus.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Nope. History.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari Solarians had discovered it.
The
We were
Asari
instrumental in
Solarians,
establishing a standardized galactic economy.
What about the T guys? The other
However,
guys?
despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
What about your culture?
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status.
Human trade. huh?
Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing.
Maybe that's why they don't
Since
want
we're
you
not
on the
physically
council.
adept, we trade our services for protection.
The ambassador.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Let's talk about council admittance.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the
Oh,
council?
they're Elcor. Okay.
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Okay. Why so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Yeah, you're jealous. Get over it.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
So they're jealous. They want to sit on the table. And they are the Volus, and he is the Elcor. Elephant
Goodbye,
guys.
Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
And we got something in the Codex. Non-council races.
The Geth are a humanoid.
We got Geth.
The Volus are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians.
Oh.
Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection.
So the Turians basically
Erun, their homeworld,
are their
lies
masters.
far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus must wear pressure suits and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open.
Well, that's graphic.
Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy.
They are the big bankers and all that. Manage the money. But they are subservient. Well, let's not say subservient, but, you know, they are a client's race of the Turians. The Turians take control. So the Turians, as we know,
Roughly 1,200 years
Yeah.
ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the
yeah,
role of
so the Asari and those guys, they formed the council, and Turians were then invited.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
So he's the ambassador of the Elcor.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our
Hey,
ways.
come on now.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
What about your history?
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council's space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Okay, so the Asari helped them. Okay, find the mass relays. Alright.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Or like the opposite of the other guys, the whatever they are called, the ones that live in ammonia. Forget their name.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Yeah, he told him. I should
Goodbye,
go.
Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
I will. Also, let's learn about
The
Elcor.
The
Yeah.
Elcor are a citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and subvocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky, and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys.
They are the Volus, the Elcor. The Geth are just like an AI, created by...
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago.
Now the Quarians have gone to... They've been exiled, basically. Voluntarily, maybe? I don't know. Do you have anything in your office that I can repossess? It's a big spider. Well, it's got 4 legs. Excuse me. That's creepy as hell. Okay. Let's hope I can unsee that. I hate insects. Okay, so we just came from there. We explored this place. Right, so let's keep going. This door control. This is a door that cannot open. This one can, though. Very cool doors. Gotta say. Avina is there. Oh, an embassy receptionist. Who is an Asari, I think.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Commander.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Hey, I'm notable.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Savina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
The hologram. A personal question.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
Are you busy?
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Fair enough. Goodbye.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Are they the Asari?
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
That's interesting. They're all female. You can attune their nervous system to another individual, any gender, and then reproduce. Do they give birth? How do you have children? Is a big question.
Is there something else I can help you with, Commander?
Nope.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
You're human. You are not human. So this keeps happening. This way is the Embassy Lounge and CSEC HQ. Oh,
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I'll be right with you.
Sure is peaceful here.
Oh, she's joining them in their non-conversation conversation. Why are you hiding? Get up, please.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Great. I'm pretty sure that's insulting, but you know. Another office. Oh, humans, and I think that's a Turian.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Yep. This is your computer?
Don't you just love it here? There's so much to see and do.
That there is.
The ambassadors here are very respectful, except for that Volus.
I met him.
I've met the most interesting people since I started working here. I can't believe I landed a job here.
Oh,
This place is fantastic.
Diplomatic Archive. New codex entry. Did I read this before? I did not. Citadel Conventions. These diplomatic talks occurred in the wake of the Krogan rebellions as a response to the destruction of the conflict and an attempt to distance the Council from the brutal Krogan warfare. The conventions regulate the use of weapons of mass destruction. A WMD causes environmental alteration to a world. A bomb that produces a large crater is not considered a WMD. A bomb that causes a nuclear winter is. Use of WMD is forbidden on garden worlds like Earth, with ecospheres that can readily support a population. If a habitable world is destroyed, it will not be replaced for millions of years. The conventions do not forbid the use of WMD on hostile worlds or in sealed space station environments. Many militaries continue to develop and maintain stockpiles. The conventions graded weapons of mass destruction into tiers of concern. Tier 1 is the greatest threat to galactic peace. Tier 1, large kinetic impactors such as asteroid drops or deorbiting space stations. Effectively free and available in any system in the form of debris left over from planetary what the hell is this? Assertion? Okay. Kinetic impactors are the weapon of choice for terrorist and third galaxy nations. Wait, like third world nations? I see how it is. Tier 2, uncontrolled self-replicating weapons such as nanotechnology, viral or bacteriological organisms. von Neumann devices, and destructive computer viruses. These weapons can lie dormant for millennia, waiting for a careless visitor to carry them on to another world. Tier 3. Large energy burst weapons such as nuclear or antimatter warheads. Tier 4. Alien species deliberately introduced to crowd out native forms necessary for the health of an ecosystem. Ecological tampering can take years to bear fruit, making it difficult to prove. Okay, so there are weapons that are banned to be used in certain places, not everywhere. Okay. And this is the Predicium Ring. The ring is an enclosed loop of park-like space serving as the connection point for the wards. The interior walls are lined with the embassies of influential species and private residences for the galaxy's elite. The Predicium is full of open-air restaurants, bars, and luxurious meeting areas. Gravity is about 1/3 Earth normal. A holographic sky is projected over the ceiling of the ring. Unlike the 24/7 bustle of the wards, the Presidium maintains a 20-hour day schedule with a 6-hour night. So 26 hours total, where lights are dimmed and the sky goes through a night cycle. Offices and residences are often open to the interior. It is not unusual for embassies to have no exterior walls at all. This does not cause a crime problem due to the heavy CSEC presence and ubiquitous monitoring devices on the Predicium. Thieves are quickly identified and apprehended. The ring is the location of the Citadel's spaceports. Being closer to the center of the spin, there is less motion for a ship to match, and the reduced spin gravity makes handling cargo easier. Hundreds of ships pass through Citadel every day, and every species with an embassy is granted a private dock. The tower at the center of the ring holds the administration of the Citadel Council. The tower rises over a kilometer from the ring, appearing to thrust forward parallel to the ward arms. As the tower is at the center of the spin axis, it experiences little centrifugal force. Gravity is maintained using mass effect fields at a 90-degree angle to the ring and wards. A consular dock can be found at the base of the tower. While normally used for diplomatic careers and spectre business, the shuttle's docked here can evacuate the council government in an emergency. Okay. That is this ring, and these are the five, like cities basically that are around. Okay. Interesting stuff. We have an Elcor diplomat.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
I met your ambassador.
Ah, you humans are a wonderful sight here on the Citadel. It is good to see you, human. I sincerely hope you enjoy your time here.
Okay, diplomatic archive. More information in the codex. Okay, we learned about the Treaty of Fraxen. Okay, due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, the council races agreed at the Fraxian Naval Conference to fix a ratio of dreadnought construction between themselves. At the top of the pyramid is the peacekeeping Turian fleet, of course. Below the Turians are the other council races, currently the Asari and the Solarians. Council associate races are at the bottom. The Human Systems Alliance is part of this last group. The ratio of Turian to council associate dreadnoughts is 5 to 3 to 1. For every dreadnought humans are permitted to build, the Asaris have 3 and the Turians have 5. The Turians just have military control over everything. I'm sure nothing can go wrong with that. And here is a Turian diplomat who will not talk to me. Wow. And here is another one of those things. I'm just gonna walk away now.
I certainly hope the other inhabitants are treating you well, human.
Yeah. The KSEC HQ. This is the police, right? And it's a Turian. Executor Palin.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I go where I want, does it matter? No.
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind, forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I am here to investigate. What is your attitude towards humans? It's probably bad.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get. and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
We're not favorites.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Nope, just getting started, by the way. Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
You don't like them?
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
That's a bit naive.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
So he doesn't like specters. Even though he's a Turian, I guess that makes sense. No, not everyone likes everyone. Specters are important.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
I mean, no.
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
I guess. I mean, having something above the law, I mean, that, thinking about it, Turians are basically kinda, I mean, I guess they said that they would not win but only if everyone else fought against them, right? They could knock out a lot of the other races, right? Just by themselves, the Turians? I don't know. CSEC.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
So they are like police.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Okay, so he's not gonna tell us.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Something new in the Codex. Citadel Security Services, CSEC. Citadel Security is a volunteer police service answering to the Citadel Council. The 200,000 constables of CSEC are responsible for maintaining public order in the densely populated Citadel. They also provide pirate suppression, customs enforcement, and search and rescue throughout the Citadel cluster. They have 6 divisions: enforcement, uniformed officers who patrol the Citadel and respond to emergencies; investigation, detectives who puzzle out the truth behind crimes and bring perpetrators to justice; customs, screens the thousands of passengers and cargo containers that pass through the Citadel's ports every day; network, deals with cyber crimes like identity and copyright theft, hacking and virtual attacks, and illegal artificial intelligence, like the guys we just fought, right? Special response deals with hostage situations, bombs, and heavily armed criminals. In the unlikely event that attackers board the Citadel, they are also the front line of defense, armed with military-grade equipment. SWAT team, basically, I guess. Patrol, naval arm with ships stationed throughout the Citadel cluster. Unlike the other divisions, they are rarely seen at the Citadel, nor do they stay in one place long. Joining CSEC is prestigious. Applications must be sponsored by a Citadel counselor or the ambassador of an associate council race. Generally, applicants have many years of distinguished service in the military or police force of their nation, but an inexperienced applicant with demonstrable talent will be fairly considered. CSEC and the Spectres are often at odds. Many CSEC members, notably current executor, not whatever, Benari Palin, believe that allowing Spectres to be above the law is a dangerous practice. The actions of Saren Arthreus lend credence to these positions. The Spectres, in turn, are aggravated when CSEC's dedication to procedure and due process hampers their investigations. I mean, it's a difficult question, right? I think both sides have something, you know? Following the law is important, but sometimes laws are stupid.
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
Apparently nothing.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye,
Just
Commander.
check it. Just check it. Can I enter here? I can. What do we got? We got a veranda. Dude, I want to go over there. Maybe I can. Oh, and can I hack into this computer? Yep. Hey, policeman. Don't look. I'm hacking. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come join us in the Hawking Eta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Singularity. This is the singularity stuff. I'll add it to our journal. Strange transmissions. Head to the Century system in the Hawking AR cluster and investigate the strange biotic commune. Alliance patrol report. So, am I going to be introduced to an open like galaxy thing? Am I gathering side missions? Because if I am, that's pretty cool. For such an old game, I guess. I mean,
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Big place.
I mean, if this security, the police are supposed to be believed, the answer is probably no. And this is the lounge, right? Yep, the embassy lounge.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
I'm just on the table. That is a very tiny can.
You have to be tough with these aliens. They won't respect you otherwise.
Yeah, I'm tough with them. It's an Asari and a Turian talking. You don't like us.
It's good to see another human face around here.
Yep. More humans, Asari. They're all female, by the way.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she would. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
The consort.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's
what?
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
Did one of these do it with an Asari? The Asari consort?
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
Consort?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Uh-huh.
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Where is she?
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Okay, so they are like... You don't have... So... No, wait. Didn't... One second. Don't I have a mission to actually do this? Expose Saren. I don't know. I had like the diplomat, right? The elephant man. What's he called? Non-council races.
The Elcor are
Elcor, yeah. The Elcor diplomat. The council
Commander,
did something.
good to see you again.
The Asari Council or cohort, sorry. Whatever. Nasarna.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Uh-huh. On your laptop? Playing Valorant?
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Alright. You can play all you want.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Commander.
You know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger-than-average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around here. I could fill you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
Oh yes, fill me in.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here.
Okay.
Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Saira's?
What is Sha'ira's?
Shahira's.
The consort? She entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Entertainment.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
So it's like a bandit place.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day. Commander, you here for some information?
Nope.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
I will. Okay, and what's up at the balcony? Loot? Some loot? Oh god. Can I shoot you? Like, what are you? You're some kind of a bug. I don't know. Put your gun away. I don't know what kind of client species they've got, but that one makes me uneasy. So this is Avina. Oh yeah, it's supposed to talk to Avina. The personal, the AI, right? Oh, this is the police station. CSEC. Open up, please. We head downstairs.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Yep, are you an Asari? Supposed to be.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you real? I mean, of course she's not. She's virtual. Virtual.
What does
guide.
that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel.
Limited AI.
I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Sounds interesting.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters.
Been there,
On
done
the far
that.
end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
And I guess that's where I'm going.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him.
So it's not
If you
just
wish to
all
learn more,
Turians.
Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
The embassies.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why was humanity opposed? The Turians, probably, because we had a war with them.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
And what do you think, even though you are an AI?
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment.
As I thought.
My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Why were the Volus first? Because the Volus helped them set up the
How come
stuff,
the Volus
right?
were the first
We know
species
this.
given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy,
Yeah, the economy.
the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Just an embassy?
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide
Yeah,
economic
they don't have a
aid
stable
in
government.
times of disaster.
There you go.
It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Lesser species?
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Spectres.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels.
Well, except
In this
Saren.
role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Which is what the CSEC people are not happy with. Citadel Council.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Sounds too perfect.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Fair enough. Log off.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
What new thing did we get? Technology.
Biotics is a virtual intelligence is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action.
They're not in AI.
VIs are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Agents are compact and specialized. Some serve as personal secretaries, filtering calls and scheduling meetings based on user-defined priorities. Others are advanced search engines, propagating themselves across the extranet to collate user-requested data. Commercial VIs in a variety of stock personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms and hobbyists also build unique VIs to personal specification. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are common.
But it's not an AI. It is just like, it's just an interface, basically.
The terminus...
Cancel. Okay.